Oh, here's Willa coming.
Look.
Oh, she tries to give him it back.
Look.
She's like, come and get it, did you?
She's trying to growl, but it's...
Because she's got her mouth though, she can't growl properly. Arrgh.
Look at her lip.
Come on, Hugo, you can't be beaten by that wee small fry.
She looks so stupid.
Come on, pull her off the couch.
Hugo, you're too soft.
Ah dear, just been having a catch up with Abby. You've had a good weekend by all accounts. Jerry sent them in and then a big day yesterday. Petting cows and... Ooh, is that a snake? You were at Amazonia at M&D's, weren't you?
It was,
Cool. Did you hold any of them?
Nah, it was slithering right up to me, look.
Oh.
And then there was this parrot, oh my god. I was winding it up, I was going, what? And then it just turned to me,
Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Monday the 18th of July and it's today that Brooke set sail on the Alba Venturer. So it's, if you've not watched my other vlogs, she's going away with the Young Carers and the Ocean Youth Trust, and it's basically a sailing trip for 5 days, Monday to Friday, where she'll learn all the ropes, if you like, how to put the masts up and turn the masts and all the rest of it. So yeah, she's quite looking forward to it. We got all packed yesterday, you would have seen that in my weekend vlog. And also today, Jack and Abby are heading out to Celtic Park. They're going to see it's a training day that's on. You might remember a few weeks ago we went to Clydebank to the Celtic shop to pick up tickets, and this is what it's for. So I think they get the chance to get their photo taken with the trophies. They get, I think there's lots of things going on, plus they see the women's team, and then they get to see the actual Celtic team training. So it's pretty much an all day thing. And yeah, they're looking forward to it. It's free with their season ticket, so it should be a good day for them. Because they're going out, my dad is going to be taking Brooke to meet the Young Carers for going on the boat, because it's Oban they're sailing from, so that's a couple of hours away from here. So she'll meet up with the Young Carers, then they'll head up to Oban, and I've not got a clue where they're sailing to, but I have got a link and I'm going to try and track them every day to see where they are. That should be quite interesting, and I will let you all know. I'm intending this to be a weekly vlog so that I can let you know what's happening as the week goes on. They're not allowed electronics out and about on the boat for obvious reasons, but they are allowed to take them on the bus because Brooke couldn't handle a 2-hour bus journey without anything to do. So she's taken her phone, but it's going to be switched off and put in her bag when she gets there, and then she can get it again on the way back. So she won't be able to keep in touch with me, but I should be able to keep track of where the boat is, and the Young Carers should keep in touch as well and let us know that everything's okay. And hopefully she has a really good week. Also today, we're due summer for a day. I know I've seen a lot of you down south preparing for the 40 odd degree heat wave. We're actually getting a normal summer's day today, hopefully, and it should be 22 degrees, not 40 odd like yous are getting, but 22 degrees and bright and sunny. I've actually dug out my shorts from the bottom of the wardrobe and dusted off the mothballs to put them on. I don't think I've had shorts on for about 2 years. But I thought I'm making the most of it. We're getting one day of sunshine, I'm making the most of it. So when Jack and Abby come back, we're having a barbecue as well. We went and got all the stuff yesterday, and Jack cleaned the barbecue last night, so it's all sorted, ready. What we are getting up to today, a nice barbecue, and Granny Annie and my dad will be coming to the barbecue as well. I even got some cider in. I don't know how much my mum will have because she's teaching tonight, she's got a class tonight. So hopefully she'll enjoy the barbecue before she goes. Anyway, I'm going to head off, stop blathering. Brooke is doing another PCR test just now because she had to do one Thursday and then one today. They both have to be negative, obviously. But she's a little bit wary because on Friday she was in contact with someone with COVID. Well, obviously you didn't know she had COVID at the time, but she's since found out. So we're keeping everything crossed that the test's negative and she can go because everything's packed. The dogs are about to have another mad half hour, so I'm going to head off and I'll catch up with you later. 8:30 in the morning and look at that sky. I think we might actually get a day of summer today, Jack. Here's hoping. Here's hoping, puppies, eh? We hope so. Gonna have a Barbie later, yay! Look who's organised to go, feeling summery as well.
Still waiting on my COVID test results.
Okay.
So far it's negative.
Good, good.
If I really was that positive, then it would already have shown.
Yeah, probably. But you need to wait the right amount of time anyway, just in case. You looking forward to it?
23 degrees.
23 degrees here today, is it? Not 22. It's to be 29 degrees at Celtic Park where Dad and Abby are going, and I've got no idea what it's to be in Mull. Not Mull, Oban. I keep saying that because that's where we get the ferry to Mull. I've decided I'm not going to do much crafting today. I'm going to be through here most of the day so the dogs can get in and out. Is that bird poo? Oh no, there's bird poo all over the lounger. Hugo, don't eat it. And we've not got the comfy foamy bit for it now because Hugo ate it when he was a puppy, didn't you? Nice. So yeah, I'll sit through here most of the day and go in and outside as well, according to how I'm feeling and how the sunshine is, because yeah, it's to rain 9 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow's to be warm and cloudy, and then it's just to be cloudy the rest of the week. So this is our one day of summer. Oh, what's in your hair? Turn round. Ah, that's really cool. Nice, all ready to go, ready for the sunshine. Yay.
Bye.
Clyde, go and get your biscuits and Grandad. Go on then. Go and get it.
Sunday one I'm getting ginger, so I'm free today tomorrow because of the heat. No manage.
Can I show them my roots?
Yay, Brooke's COVID test was negative, so it's full steam ahead. She's just checking with my dad that they can leave earlier to go to Mary's on the way because she's left her son and stuff there. Take the son and stuff. Will that be enough?
For 2 hours.
Yeah, I think so. You've got a smoothie in the fridge as well, but wait until the last minute before you take that out. Hey, puppy. Uh-oh, yeah, you can. Look at that. So she's got a big bag all packed and a packed lunch in a carrier, just true Jakey style. Oh, did you get your smoothie? Do you want it?
Yeah.
So how you feeling? Are you excited or nervous or both? Both.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye. Right, Clyde. Watch for them passing. I'm quite nervous for her, to be honest. I think because I've been on a proper sailboat and yeah, I know how hairy it can be, but I mean, look, can you see how calm the loch is just now? Although it won't be a loch that they're out in, but look how calm that is. It's like glass. So hopefully the water for them. Like I say, it's the Alba Venturer that she's going on, and I think they sent us a link to some information about it. So I'll pop that in at the end of this video if anybody wants to see what it looks like and things like that.
Fiona,
Uh-huh.
when she comes back, we'll have flitted.
Yeah, absolutely. That was meant to be a surprise. Bye. That was my dad saying he's told her that when she comes back we'll have flitted or moved house, in case you don't know what flitted means. Oh well, there she goes. There she goes, puppies. You see her on Friday? It's lunchtime and 21 degrees, so I'm treating myself to some strawberries, raspberries and ice cream for my lunch. Yum yum. Molly is sunning herself there. Willis just came out, so it's Clyde. It's too hot for Hugo. Too hot for you, big boy. Yeah. I'm loving it though. Look at that sky. Oh, so nice. Perfect. Well, it's 3:20. That's Abby and Jack back. They had a good time, I think, but they said it was hot. They really enjoyed it. I'll hear more about it later. But Jack's just taken the briquettes out to get the barbecue started up. And I am going to get things organised in here. So these skewers, it's chicken satay skewers from Farm Foods. They're not specifically barbecue ones, so I'm going to cook them in the oven and then they can just char them on the barbecue. And I just remembered that we got marshmallows for toasting afterwards. Oh, I love toasted marshmallows. And I'm going to just cut up some salad and stuff. Leave that in the fridge and people can help themselves because it will just go yucky if I leave that out. So yeah, I'm just going to get it all prepared, leave it in the fridge, and then everybody can help themselves. Sunshine.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Good morning everyone, it's now Tuesday and we really enjoyed the barbecue last night. It was really good. Jack came in about 3:30 and started heating it up, so it was probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock before we actually had food. But it was really nice. We all enjoyed it. We got most of the food from Iceland and a couple of things from Farm Foods, and it was all really nice. My mum really enjoyed it, even although she was having to go out to work. Because we had it early, it meant that she would be able to eat something and let it rest for a wee while before she went dancing. So that was good. And to be honest, we just called it a day when my mum went anyway. She left about 6:30 because she was getting picked up to go to her class at 20 to 7. And I had a lot of sun and 2 bottles of cider, which my body is not used to. So when she left, I just tidied up and went to bed. My dad went over to the cabin needing a good stretch out, and Jack went and played the Xbox. So it was a lovely night all round. The only thing is, Hugo was terrified of the barbecue. I don't know how much of it I filmed, but he was fine at first. He came out while Jack was trying to get the barbecue all heated up. And he was fine, and he was getting in the way. He wasn't trying, but his tail was going to knock out all the drinks and stuff over. So we basically shooed him in the house so that he wouldn't get in the way while stuff was sorted. So while the barbecue was like really heating up and there was flames and stuff, we tried to get him back out and he refused. He just would not come out. And we thought it was maybe because Jack had put him in the house, thought he was in the huff. But no, he wouldn't come out for any of us. We're going to the door and we said, come on, we're holding food. And he would go so far and then just reverse back. It was bizarre. Never seen a dog act like that at all. The other 3 were perfectly fine, but Hugo did not like the barbecue. And later on at night when the barbecue was closed, it was, there was no more food or anything, no smoke coming from it. He still wouldn't come out. So we're like, oh, I hope he's not scared to come out here now because he loves lying on the terrace. But when we got up this morning, Jack opened the door to the terrace and he went out quite happy. Had a sniff round the barbecue, which is obviously not on anymore. And yeah, he's quite happy. So we can just assume that he didn't like the barbecue. He was scared of it. Weird. Anyway, maybe he could sense danger. He is a guard dog and, he was in the living room barking at us. So maybe he was trying to tell us to get away from it. Well, he's not a guard dog. He's like a a herding dog, like he guards sheep, and he doesn't. He's breed. I'm blethering now. Anyway, he's a shepherd. Anyway, stop havering on. I've not heard anything from Brooke or the young carers, which I'm assuming is a good sign. I went on this morning to track their vessel, the Alba Venturer, and they're in Tobermory. We have been to Tobermory a few times. I've filmed vlogs from there because it's on the Isle of Mull, and Jack and I go there every year for Canicross. So yeah, we have a few vlogs from Tobermory, and Brooke would have been happy because she knows that place. It's the place where What's the Story in Balamory, Wouldn't You Like to Know was filmed, and it's got all the bright colourful buildings and things. So yeah, Brooke would have been happy that it was somewhere that she knew. And yeah, so whether or not they sailed across there last night and then moored, it was a cross between moored and berthed, there overnight. I'm assuming that's what they've done, and they'll probably set sail again this morning. So yeah, it was quite funny to see that. Anyway, I haven't got very much planned today. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's supposed to be warm but cloudy, which would be nice. Might go over to the beach or something with the dogs at some point if it's not too hot for them. And other than that, I'll be pottering about here in my craft room because I've got bits and pieces that I need to do. I did get a delivery yesterday, but it is the items that have been gifted by New Craft Day, so I'm going to film that as a separate vlog. And yeah, other than that, I've just got a few bits and pieces to do, so I'm going to be getting on with them. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're well, enjoying the sunshine but being safe, because anywhere apart from Scotland it's going to be record temperature, so please keep safe, and yeah, I'll catch up with you later on.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown. Well, I don't know about that, but can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that. We have the whole day now just to ourselves, so we can clean the house or clear out some shelves. You said whichever you feel like doing first. I said, well, I don't know about that, 'cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. There's a whole list full of all the things we can do, but I wanna do none, wish that you did too. So you can just keep trying and I'll just keep saying I don't know about that, 'cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Good morning everyone, it is now Friday. No, you haven't fallen asleep and missed a couple of days, it was me who did that. I'll explain in a minute. First of all, I want to go back to Tuesday because the day turned out very different to what we expected. The last time I spoke to you, we were planning to just have a quiet day, maybe take the dogs over to the beach, But then I found out Granny Annie was going into Helensburgh, so Jack and I decided to drive her in so that we could have a wee day out as well, just make the most of the sunny weather. And on the way there we got talking about Mr. Who, which is the owl, that's the nickname I gave the owl that used to turn up at Jack's work. And it turns out that the owl has now been, I say captured, it's been rescued, and it's now living in the bird sanctuary at Lomond Shores. So we decided to pay it a wee visit, and it was so good going in to see it. Now I have got footage of a bit of the bird flight demonstration. They only did a wee bit because it was too hot for the birds. And also I've got footage of, I think he's the owner of the bird sanctuary, giving the background of Mr. Who is now known as Miranda because he is a she. I'll always know him as Mr. Who. So yeah, I'm going to put that up as a separate video because it would make this one far too long, and it's really interesting listening to Miranda's background, so yeah, I'll put that up separately. But after that, we went into Helensburgh and we were starving. We were planning to go to a new pub called the Dapper Dog, which is just across the road from the Witherspoons that we normally go to, the Henry Bell. And my mum and dad had been there a few weeks ago when it just opened and said it was brilliant because it's very dog friendly. There's a wee dog running about. They've got dog beds placed all over the pub. They've got doggy wallpaper, all of that. But they didn't have the kitchen up and running at that point. So my mum and dad had a cocktail, which they said was delicious, but blew their head off. And so we wanted to go there. And we got there and it was shut. Don't know why. There was no note on the door, it was just in blackness. And it was like afternoon by this point. It was about 1 o'clock, I think. So we were very disappointed in that, but we just went across to Henry Bell's anyway and had a lovely lunch there. Then after that we went to the shops that my mum was needing to go to. Then we went to Vanilla's for an ice cream. Oh, there's two brilliant ice cream shops in Helensburgh. One's Vanilla's and one's Dino's, and they're just a few doors away from each other. But we stopped at Vanilla's first, so that's where we went. And I had a Reese's peanut butter cup sundae. It was amazing. Peanut butter ice cream, peanut butter, chocolate sauce, chocolate chips, oh, cream, a wafer. Oh, it was so good. My mum had a Mr. Whippy ice cream because she loves that. I'm not keen. And Jack had a Scottish tablet cone. So yeah, it was really good. And then when we came home, I had to come into my craft room because there was a few things that Granny Annie wanted me to do before she went away on Wednesday. So I came in and did that. And while I was doing that, there was a massive thunderstorm. The heavens opened and there was thunder, which was fab. I didn't see any lightning, which was boo. I do like a good thunderstorm. And it did clear the air, I have to say. And after that, we just chilled out, didn't do much, didn't need any dinner because our lunch and the ice cream was more than enough. So that was very good. I had a really good day. And then on Wednesday in the morning, about 4 o'clock, I woke up feeling ill. I was so ill. I was being sick. I had the runs. I had a really sore head, really bad. I had cold chills, like sweats. I felt just awful. I just honestly can't say how bad I felt. And I was like that all day on Wednesday between sleeping and being sick. That was it. And I thought at first that it was caffeine withdrawal, severe caffeine withdrawal, because it was day 8 of me coming off the caffeine. And when I looked it up, yeah, you do get those symptoms with caffeine withdrawal. And it also said that if you've had a lot of caffeine over a number of years, not to go cold turkey. Well, I did go cold turkey because that's what my doctor told me to do. Big mistake. So I was convinced that it was caffeine withdrawals. Then yesterday I felt a wee bit better, but not great. Still really weak. My head was unbelievably sore. So tired, just not feeling well at all. Then Jack started coughing and saying his muscles were sore. And it just took me right back to that week before Christmas when we found out we had COVID. And I thought, is it because you might remember Brooke had been in contact with somebody with COVID last week. But we don't know if it is or not, because the guidance now is if you've got symptoms, don't test, just stay at home until you feel better. You don't need to test or do any of that. And you can only get tests online if you fall into certain categories, which we don't. We're like, oh, okay then. So I don't know what's happening with that. As you can probably hear now, my voice is going funny, and that happened to me the last time as well that I had COVID. So my mum and dad are coming back today, and they've got COVID tests in the house, so they're going to bring them just in case. Jack needs to know for his work. Jack never stays off his work if he's ill, but obviously if it's COVID, he'll have to. So yeah, they're going to bring a test with them later, so I guess we'll find out then. Although last time my PCR test was negative, and the next day my actual COVID test was positive, so it doesn't really mean much, does it? Anyway, that is where I've been the last couple of days. I was in no fit state to lift the camera at all, and today I'm definitely feeling stronger. My throat's sore now, my head is still really sore. I've managed to have a shower, you can see my hair's soaking wet, and I'm just exhausted. Trying to wheel myself from room to room is utter hell. But hey ho, I wanted to come on and talk to you anyway. Brooke is due back today, but we don't know what time. I've not heard anything from them. There was a post on Facebook a few days ago, day 3, they were on the Isle of Iona, which I'm raging at because it means Brooke's been on it before me, and I've been desperate to go to Iona for ages. I think they're going to go later in the year when we go to Mull. But there was a couple of photos on Facebook. I've managed to find her in one of them. She always hides when there's a camera about, so I'll try and pop that photo in for you. But I've got no idea what time they're due home today, so I'm just waiting to find out. I'm kind of hoping that it's around the time that my mum and dad are coming back so that they can pick her up, because I really don't feel like driving, and Jack shouldn't be driving either. So we will wait and see anyway. I've not even done anything in my craft room, it's that bad. Oh, I did do one thing that I didn't show you. This was something that I did while I was waiting for Granny Annie's project to cool on Tuesday. And I had started it before anyway. You might remember can't remember what vlog it was, I'd got stuff in from Amazon, and one of the things I got was fake fur, which looked like that. It was a bit bigger, not much bigger, it was a lot smaller than I expected it to be, and I said that I was going to make a Grinch project out of it. Well, are you ready? Hey, Merry Grinchmas. So I've just put some of the green fur in the background. I've put the heart growing, like from big to small, so I suppose it's not growing, it's going from small to big, then it's growing, and the Grinch face, can you see that? Oh, it's too many reflections, but yay, I think that is really cute. I don't know if that's something I'm going to make to sell. It would probably be quite expensive to make, so I would have to sell it for a lot of money, which I've not got, but which I wouldn't like to do. You know me, I don't like asking people for a lot of money. Yay, so that's that. Yeah, so I think that's it just now. I'm so exhausted, just sitting here talking to you. My mouth's sore, my jaw's sore, everything's sore. I think it's COVID, folks, I think it's COVID. Put it this way, if it's caffeine, I'm never touching the stuff again. Right, I'm going to head off and I'll come back to you in a wee while. Hello, quick update. It's about 10 to 1 and I've had a message from the young carer to say they'll be back at about 2:30. So I will need to go for her, unfortunately. That sounds terrible. I'm looking forward to seeing her, but I just wasn't really feeling like driving. But I need to, so I'm going to put my big girl pants on and go and pick her up. So yeah, but just a quick update that's what the plan is. I'm looking forward to hearing all about it, I have to say. But yeah, I was kind of hoping it'd be a wee bit later because Granny Annie usually gets here back at 4. But never mind, I'll just do my mumly duty and go out and pick her up. So I'll see you when I pick Brooke up and we hear all about our sailing trip, which will probably be, it's alright. You know what Brooke's like. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Right, as you can see, I'm in the car. I have just arrived at the carer centre where I'll be picking Brooke up. It's 2:20, so hopefully they won't be long. I've not had any other updates. So yeah, we just need to wait for her to come back now. fingers crossed, it's all good. Look who's here. Well, how was it?
It was good.
Was it?
Quite busy, but
It was busy.
done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I told you. No time to relax when you're sailing. Do you know how to do it all now? Tacking and raising the sail and whatever it is.
No.
Did you not learn anything?
Knots, aren't knots.
You learnt not, so that's good. I can't believe you've been on Iona before me.
Oh, it wasn't just that. We went to Tobermory.
Oh, I knew. I saw that you were at Tobermory and I was like, oh, Brooke knows that place.
Basically, what we did was on the first day, so the Monday, we got safety briefed, got our life jackets and stuff, all that, and then we just set off from Oban and we sailed down to Tobermory, had to walk and stuff, and then also slept at Tobermory. And then the next day, what did we do on Wednesday? Not Tuesday? I'm trying to work it out.
I know Wednesday it was Iona.
Tuesday, then it would have been, we meant to go to Lunga, whatever, the Puffin Island.
Oh, right, huh?
But turns out there's some sort of bird flu or
Oh,
something, so
no.
we couldn't.
Oh,
It was on lockdown.
what a shame, even the puffins are locked down.
But the next day, Wednesday, when we were sailing to Iona, we saw a lone solitary puffin on the water.
Oh, I bet that was the one that started it.
So we went to Iona, and then yesterday we were just sailing back to Oban.
Cool. Was Iona nice?
Yeah.
Excellent. What was it like sleeping on the boat?
Weird.
Weird.
Coughing.
Like a coffin,
And
yeah.
you know the sort of like blue mats that you get at like play areas?
Yes.
That's at like the bottom of slides and stuff. That's what we slept on. That's
Was
the sort
it?
of stuff that we slept on.
Oh my goodness. Did you get much sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Not the first night.
What about food?
Yeah, that was a problem.
I thought it might
you
be.
would have told them that I'm a big eater.
Well, they already know that, but they can't account for everybody. Like, they can't take that into consideration. Everybody just has to have what they have.
But there was like peanut butter and stuff. So I
Oh,
just
good.
had that stuff.
Just sit and have spoonfuls of peanut butter. And I didn't
There
get
was
your...
bread.
All right. I didn't get your message about needing money for snacks on Iona because I was in my bed not well on Wednesday all day, and it was a text, not a WhatsApp.
And
So
I had no service.
yeah, and I had no signal. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. I got it, and I thought, well, there's no point in sending it now. Yeah.
Gran ended up sending me money.
Oh, that's good.
Because I was like,
I thought
right,
she might.
she's not replying. I'm going to text her back.
We think me and Dad might have COVID.
Nope. Where's a mask?
Don't know, I was really not well on Wednesday and I'm still not well and
Then do a
Dad's really not
test.
well. We've not got any. Anyway, so you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
What? If I actually did have COVID and I gave it to yous?
I think that's maybe what's happened. I think you're a carrier because remember at Christmas as well, you didn't get it when we all had it. And then just as we were getting out, you got it.
Yeah, but I was testing completely negative.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just didn't want to get to me yet. I
Yeah.
just didn't pick it up until after.
Yeah, I think you were a carrier. So it's your fault. But the rules are all different now anyway. You just have to get on with life. Anyway, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yay.
We saw the weirdest thing on Wednesday. Everyone calls it a fluffy pillow, but we all know it's just a dead sheep. In the middle of the sea.
Oh,
Just a dead sheep floating along.
really?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a lot of jellyfish?
Yeah,
Thought you would.
I got a lot of pictures of them.
Did you see any like whales or seals or?
There was a lot of seals
Mhm.
near Lunga. I still don't know how to pronounce it. There was a few seals. There were white seals.
Oh,
Um,
I told you about the seals that me and Dad saw at Gerlochheady. They were sunning themselves on the speedboat. You didn't see the humpback whale that's been going about?
No.
There's a humpback whale was seen in Gerloch as well.
we were away in.
No, I know, but
We were away.
I know you were
away.
miles away, but I was just meaning in general you could have seen something like that.
I think there was dolphins, but I didn't get to see them.
Oh wow. Oh, yeah, because remember me and Dad saw them when we were at
Oh yeah, Stephen was there.
Murray. Oh, Stephen! I thought he'd left the young
Oh,
carers.
he has.
So why was he there?
Just as a treat.
Oh, that's nice. You like Stephen?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's
Excellent.
quite funny. Today when we were cleaning, because obviously I had to clean the boat after the trip, they had music on, and "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears came on, and he said, I do drag," and started dancing and singing along.
Oh no! I can imagine him dressed as Britney Spears.
And at the end, obviously the last line is "Hit Me Baby One More Time." He fell back against the wall in the chair and just went. It was hilarious.
Ah, that would be funny. Right, let's get a move on. Anything else to say before we go?
No.
Okay. Well, that is us back, and I think it's safe to say Brooke had a really good time. She was full of the chat, which is brilliant. It's not like her, so it was really, really good to hear all her stories and what she was getting up to and new things that she's tried. So, yeah, she's actually about to have a roll with fish fingers and cheese because she found out on the boat that she liked it. Now, she hasn't eaten fish fingers for about 3 years. So, yay. So she was full of the chat, but I know that this video, this vlog is getting really long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here because it should actually be up in 5 minutes time. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to end it here so I can get it up for you, and then I'll pick up tomorrow and just do a weekend vlog, and I'll get to all of our stories and things and let you know if we manage to take a COVID test and let you know what the outcome is. So yes, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I was AWOL for 2 days, but you really didn't want to see me in the state that I was in. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed it. So if so, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button, talk to me in the comments below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in our next one. Thanks everyone, bye!